fucked with that fish for a long time. Whew.
Hey there, stranger, and thanks for tuning into the show. Sure was a lot of fun catching that last fish. Something about working so hard on one thing and then it finally coming to fruition. Today I'm out here at Lake Herman Reservoir, home of the Zodiac, one of them anyway. The weather was great, the wind was pretty calm for out here. The water was probably about a foot of clarity, which is pretty good for out here. And it was clear enough to where I could throw white. Right here I'm throwing a white chatterbait, and considering all these conditions, I probably could have done better. But that's why it's called fishing.
I'm really pissed off that I wasted so much time back there, man.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. What I'm talking about is the creek channel all the way on the far right over there. I was back there about 2 hours plugging away, and it just looked beautiful, like a bass haven. But there wasn't a single fish. Not a single fish that I could catch, anyway. But I moved over to the rock wall here and nailed a fatty on the first cast. Happened so quick I didn't even have my camera on. But, you weren't there. You didn't see it, so you don't give a crap. Anyway, that's when that guy came and started fishing right where I was. That's where I caught that fish. But I get a little guy here right there. I'm going to smack him real quick up against that rock. Didn't do it on purpose. Try and grab my chatterbait out of his mouth, but boop, he's going to let himself go.
Oh, shit.
Easy peasy, man. Easy peasy.
Seems like they're fucking...
And I'm thinking right here, guy hit close. Hit real close. So I'm going to throw this drop shot. I'm going to bring it up against the rocks, cast it out, bring it up against the rocks. Winning move, 100%. I'm like, yes, this is it. This is it right here. Put it out there. The rest was just freaking history. Oh, don't you love that? Rockfish, baby. Rockfish. But look what I'm doing here. I'm going to peel out some line. And you're just going to pop it. Bam. That is a great technique to get your stuff back when you're jammed up in the rocks out there. Great technique. I learned this salmon fishing, big off of rock bluffs and stuff like that. You get snagged up with those inline spinners all the time. And I did it a lot. And I got pretty good at popping that thing back. Pretty good at it. Alright, I continued to throw the drop shot for a little while to no avail. Usually it kills on a riprap wall, but not today, so I threw what was working, the all-white chatterbait. For those of you who don't know or need a little tip, I'm casting it parallel to the riprap wall, and I'm trying to bang it up against rocks, trying to get it to jerk around, trying to get it snagged up, and then if it does, like this here, all I'm going to do is just pop it loose, and I'm going to keep on reeling in. That's going to trigger that reaction bite, and that's what you want, man. You want to get that reaction bite. That's what it's all about here. That's what it's all about. And in this case, it worked. Look at this guy. He's crazy. Hopping all around. Wait. Why don't you watch your mouth too, huh? My bad. But, yeah, this guy, man, he was cool. He's like a pirate, this guy. Look at him.
Fucking one-eyed bass.
Yeah. One-eyed Willie.
This guy's definitely been caught
I'm
before.
gonna fiddle around,
He's got one eye.
trying to get my chatterbait out of this guy's mouth. Might look a little brutal pounding on the jig like that, but really it's like ripping off a band-aid, you get it out quicker, even though it didn't work that time, but it's better for him that way. But I mean, look at this guy. He's a tough bass, man. I don't think I could have hurt him no matter what I did. There you go. Remember, you guys, always CPR, catch, photo, and release. Insta. And here we are where the riprap ends. And oh, hold on, let me take this.
Hello? Hello?
Ah, damn telemarketers calling me when I'm fishing? Come on, where was I? Ah, yes. Where the riprap ends. And I'm going to fish myself all the way back, or at least that's the plan. Look at that. What do I got tied on there? Oh, an all-white spinnerbait. Yeah, because I lost my chatterbait. Remember when I told you before I like to bang it up against rocks and get it snagged? Well, turns out I couldn't get it back. But, you know, that's a risk that you have to take, right? You know, do that, high risk, high reward. Oh well, doesn't matter. So I'm throwing the spinnerbait now. And I'm throwing it just like I was the chatterbait. Banging it up against those rocks, getting it getting it snagged and popping it loose. Didn't lose this one though, and it was productive for me. But I'd say the chatterbait got some bigger. There we go. Woohoo! Spunky little guy, huh? Anyway, like I was saying, I think the chatterbait caught me some bigger fish, more sizable guys. But all the fish out here at Lake Herman, they're fun. Pound for pound, these guys, they can fight, man. They can fight.
And on the spinnerbait.
Alright guys, wrapping up the video here. I want to say thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, subscribe. The next video will be a DIY. And then for the next fishing excursion, I got a friend of mine coming in to do the narration. I'll let him talk to you a little bit about it now. Here he is now.
Thank you so much.
No problem, Chris.
I'm very excited to come in here and do this narration for this wonderful show. If you're excited as me, then tune in to the next fishing excursion. It'll be called Fishing with Chris or Walking with Fish or something like that. So stay tuned, everybody, and subscribe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.